YouTubers, Sprite lovers here. We're back after a little bit of a hiatus and all the holidays.
It's holiday hustle and bustle.
December and winter and things are kind of crazy. So, well, anyway, we want to show you what we got for our December pickups. Again, kind of been a hiatus, so we got lots of stuff to show you.
Mostly Christmas presents.
Yeah, Christmas
we got each other, and other people got us.
Right.
And then there's some other stuff we found or got, and we'll show them all off. So should be pretty good. We'll try not to take too long to touch on them. We don't mean to have 2 pickups videos in a row, but we just didn't do any other videos in December, so we'll get through this one. Yeah, we've been hibernating because it's really cold. So we will get started and hope you enjoy our pickups for this month.
Ho, 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 ho.
So we're just going to start off, we got 4 PSP games that we're going to talk about, so I'm going to touch on 2 real quick, and then Megan will touch on hers. So the first one I'm going to show off is a game I've looked at for a couple of years. I always heard funny things about it and wanted to check it out, and Megan got it for me for Christmas, and that is Hot Pixel for PSP, and it's basically pretty much a WarioWare game just on PlayStation. It's got none of the Nintendo characters and stuff, but fast mini games one after another, and the speed increases as you play through. It's got really fun little quick. They're actually not mini games; they're micro games, just like in the WarioWare games, where they're only a few seconds long each. But a lot of variety so far. I played probably 5 or 6 levels in it, and it's really fun and addicting. So definitely a good gift. And yeah, it's pretty much what I was hoping it would be. So I love WarioWare games, and even though it's not WarioWare per se, it's a really good game. So here's the first one. And then another one I got, but I want the first game in this series really bad, but we saw this at a Kmart that was closing kind of nearby to us. So it was 40% off or something like that. And that is Valkyria Chronicles 2. Great tactical RPG series by Sega that I played the demo of the first one for PS3 and wanted to get, and this is the sequel, so I have it for when I do eventually get the first one. I'll be able to play the second one.
Cool.
So, Megan's got hers?
Yeah, this is what I got. Loco Roco. I've played it before. I briefly really liked it. Cute, happy little game.
Very unique.
Very unique, yes. So I got that from that same Kmart for pretty ridiculously cheap, which you can find it cheap anywhere. It's a pretty common game. Second pickup, Patapon 3. I recently sort of got the first one. Haven't really played it yet. Again, it was really cheap, really good deal. Looks pretty cool. I mean, I like the art style of it. It looks fun. Kind of probably along the same lines of Loco Roco.
Yeah, I think Loco Roco is kind of like platformery, but and this is side-scrolling, but I think it's got something to do with rhythm. And,
but very cool game, and really trying to build up that PSP collection. So 2 great titles for that.
Okay, we got a couple Xbox 360 games too that we're going to show off now. So first one is one I've been wanting for a long time, and my nephew got it for himself a while back, and I watched him play it, and I was like, oh, this is really good. And I played a demo way back in the day too. And Megan got me this for Christmas, and that is Tales of Vesperia. It's supposed to be one of the best in the Tales series, and from what I can tell, it already does seem like it's one of the best, and not just the reviews that are saying it, but from what I've actually seen and played. So can't wait to really sit down and get into this. Really awesome, and really enjoy it. Thank you. And another one Megan got me for Christmas is a series I like. I haven't played the one before this one that came out, but this one is more up my alley because of the way it plays differently, and that is Forza Horizon. So really good racing game. This one's cool because it's not just regular, circular tracks or road tracks. This is you're out in like highways and deserts and cool stuff like that. So the tracks are a lot more open, and I'm more of an arcade race fan, so this plays more to that crowd. But really good. Excited to get started on that one.
These are my pickups that I got for 360, 2 very exciting pickups. This game I've been looking for a while, and we got this at a very, very decent price. Catherine, very cool, very unique game.
Really cool.
It's more like playing through a movie from what I've played. Like, there's more cinema than there is gameplay so far of what I've played, but what I have played has been kind of like puzzly, like the main character he's been in these like dream worlds, and he has to like climb up this like
Yeah, it's like a falling tower.
staircase tower thing. But I'm still very early in the game, so I'm sure it kind of varies. But the animation is incredible, and I'm really into the story. But yeah, I've been looking at this for a while, and it's very cool, and I haven't seen anything like this on 360, and I've played quite a few 360 games. So I'm very excited about this.
Atlas, which is
yeah,
really
even
good
better. I think video I'm gonna start really expressing my Atlas passion.
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot
I'm
of Atlas
really
games
starting
I'm
to get
looking
into
at
Atlas
so.
games. So this is great pickup. Second pickup, and this was a game I've heard mixed things about, but something about it, like, I know they say don't judge a book by its cover kind of thing, same thing with games,
don't judge
but
a game by its cover.
I really like it so far of what I've played, and this is Killer is Dead. This particular one is the special edition. It comes with, I'll take it apart briefly, like a cool art book. This is the
game
outer
itself
case.
It has like a little cardboard sleeve on it.
This, from what I've played so far, the story is definitely very kind of bizarre.
Yeah,
but
it's made by
definitely...
Grasshopper Manufacturer, and if anybody has played any of their games out there, you'll know that they're known for being weird and offbeat. Killer 7, No More Heroes.
Yeah, it's a very eccentric. The story is very kooky, but the animation is freaking awesome, and I really like this main character guy. Crap, I already forgot his name. It's like Mondo, I think. Yeah, but he's cool as hell. Like, he's got this like cool robotic arm and the samurai. Like, he's cool, and there's
everything from the characters and art.
Yeah,
and
music's
enemies
good too,
is
which
so weird.
This comes with
cool.
a audio
soundtrack.
CD as well. So very solid little collector's edition, and this was picked up for a great price because I was surprised at how
I got it
cheap
for
this
Christmas.
game went down. But I absolutely love it. And again, it's one of those things I hear mixed reviews on, but I'm really excited to own this. This is awesome. So,
awesome. Great. Okay, so we're gonna talk about some PS3 games that we got next, and this one you'll find out later why I kind of wanted to get this one on a whim, but I got this on a whim when I was out Christmas shopping. This was really cheap on one of their 10 and under displays they had going on at GameStop.
I'm supposed to buy presents for you.
Well, you can sometimes, but this was
so hard
this was one that I wanted to get. But I have the original game on the original Xbox, but it's the PS3 upgrade. Really cool, really smooth, 60 frames per second. That is Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Just a little sticker residue I gotta glue gone off, but it's a really cool port. Graphics are a lot sharper, and it's 60 frames per second, which for this game is perfect. I think the other one had a really good frame rate too, but it just feels smoother on here. And I never beat that game. I admit it was brutally hard for me, but because I'm not too big on combo-based fighting games, but that require a lot of blocking and timing, but I still like it a lot. So I wanted to get this one because it feels a little more playable. I beat the first boss in like seconds, which gave me trouble back in the day. So I'm like, maybe I've just gotten better. So really good one there. And then the next two are presents that Megan got me, and they're both the games I wanted for a long time, and I'm really glad to have both of them. First one is another Atlas game, and that is Dragon's Crown. And if you haven't heard anything about this game, it basically, if you've played any beat 'em up brawler type game, but this one has a lot of RPG elements. It actually reminds me if you took Castle Crashers that was on Xbox Live Arcade and made it more serious and more deep, and I love that game. This plays a lot like it. It's a beat 'em up.
A more mature version.
Yeah, it's got, the art is kind of, it's really awesome Vanillaware artwork. If you've ever played any of their games like Odin Sphere or Muramasa, the Demon Blade, awesome 2D artwork, some of the best you'll ever see.
That artwork
amazing artwork, and it's HD, so it's one of the best looking 2D games I've ever played. But the art style is an homage to those old, I can't remember the last name, but there's like an artist named Boris something, and he signs it Boris on all of his old pieces. He used to do like medieval characters and stuff, and they'd always be like super muscular and big breasts and everything. So the game definitely like is an homage to that, but it's even I'm like, wow, that's over the top sometimes. How big the boobs are and stuff. But I can get past that because the game is awesome.
Yeah.
But really good, awesome technically and gameplay wise, it's right up my alley. So really happy to finally have that one. And then Megan got me this one, which I'm a huge fan of the series. I still don't know why I didn't buy this at launch, but I didn't, and
So
Megan
I
ended
could buy
up.
it for you for
Yeah, so I
Christmas.
can get it for Christmas. And I didn't really have time to get into it before Christmas.
This is one of those presents too where like a lot of what I got him for Christmas were things that I was kind of like, I want that too. So this was one of those games. I mean,
Yep. One of my favorite series, Grand Theft Auto 5. I love Grand Theft Auto games. I actually really love Grand Theft Auto 4, which a lot of people thought was a disappointment after San Andreas. And in ways it is, but in other ways it's just like, oh. And I am a huge defender of this series because even though it sells millions, it also, much like other games that are really popular, comes under a lot of flack, like for being, oh yeah, it's just that popular series. But I think Rockstar is one of the best developers. Their games take years to come out. They don't just make yearly iterations, and it shows. Their games are quality, fun, and this one was really good. I actually took vacation, and this was my vacation game that I beat over my vacation.
But you can kill prostitutes in it.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, it comes under flack
I'm
from
so
the news
sick
and
of
stuff,
hearing
but
about that.
but
it's an awesome game.
most people who complain haven't really gotten into it, because if you really play it, you see the satire and the commentary and the homages and the vast open world out there. So really good. I don't know how I'd place it along the other Grand Theft Autos, but really awesome to finally have sat down and pllayed it.
These were my PS3 pickups, which actually are all Christmas presents. This first one I've wanted for a while. Same thing with GTA. I don't know why I didn't get it sooner, especially since I love anything like post-apocalyptic.
Yes.
Luckily, have not gotten spoiled on anything. Last of Us.
Yeah.
Wonderful gift from my mother, which,
Yes.
Mom, if you're watching, we're going to do a separate pickups video for you. You're not
Yes,
forgotten.
there's some extra pickups from
That'll be
Megan's
one of
mom
our,
that will be
one of our
on
videos in the
probably
future.
next month's video.
Yeah.
So, but this was something she
But
asked
this
for
was
Christmas,
something, they were all our Christmas presents, but this was the biggie. And I started
Huge
playing
surprise.
this too.
So. Oh yeah.
Holy crap, like the first 10 minutes of the game, it just pulls you in. It's just
Bleeds atmosphere.
stellar. It's awesome. Earlier this year, I played Beyond Two Souls. Really loved it. I beat it in like a day and a half.
Yeah, she had a day off and she
It was
just
so
played it the
good.
whole
It was
time.
so good. So
Yeah, she rented it from Redbox. That's how we played it.
yeah, I never played Heavy Rain. I never played this, and a lot of people have told me that if I like Beyond Two Souls that I would love this, so I'm very excited to play this. Yeah, it just looks awesome, so I know you played it a while ago.
Yeah, it's good. I told her if she liked Beyond Two Souls, I think that she'd like the Heavy Rain, so I got it for Christmas.
Yeah, and it's really cool because like I'm guessing like Beyond Two Souls, there's not really a whole lot of gameplay. I mean,
Yeah,
there was.
It's like more adventure-y.
A very long movie.
Yeah, it's really
with
cool.
Pressing buttons here and there, but I'm very excited to play this. So
It's fun.
Very awesome pickup. Last thing I got, and I'm so excited. I was not expecting this. Is Kingdom Hearts. It's the HD
1.5.
1.5. I gotta remember that. It's 1.5.
Yeah.
This I actually never finished, but I did play it growing up. Absolutely loved it. I haven't played any of the other Kingdom Hearts games, probably because I never finished the first one. Well, they recently re-released it, and it's all HDified and spiffy.
Great.
But this particular collection is a special edition one, which I had thought at this point would have long been gone. Poof.
Yep. They had it on sale, so.
Yeah, so I'm
got it for
very
Christmas.
excited. This particular copy is sealed, but my nephew has it. And I guess, got a cool like art book in it with like.
Probably tells in the back. Art book. Yeah, limited edition art book,
Yeah, with,
24
like,
pages, and a
lithograph pins
hardcover.
and stuff.
Yep. And then just a cool little cardboard box. It's a little taller than normal PS3 games, which is kind
Yeah.
of weird. I don't know why they did that, but
But
really awesome packaging.
yeah,
so.
very excited. For
I think it's a
this.
Game of Thrones reference. The way he's sitting
Oh
on
yeah, I remember you
the
pointed it out.
throne on here kind of looks like.
Plus
Game
the
of Thrones.
keyblades like are all like
They make
kind
up the chair.
of pointed out like. So, I just hit you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Pointed out like
watch those
swords.
pointy
So
swords.
it's pretty sick. Like I'm very excited to play this, and I'm very excited we have this in our collection.
Mhm.
So.
Very good PS3 pickups. All right, so next talk about some DS and 3DS games that we got. So I'm going to start with two that my nephew Cameron got me. One he got me for Christmas, and one he just got because he's wicked awesome and nice. He got me for Christmas Project X Zone, and it's the limited edition with like some art book and soundtrack stuff. It's a tactical RPG element filled type game with they call it the ultimate crossover game. And what's cool is it has characters from a lot of different games from different companies. It's got Namco, Capcom, and Sega characters in this, and some from some games I haven't played, but a lot from games I have played. They're just all kind of wackily thrown in this. I really like games that kind of cross over universes, and I like tactical games. So, and it's got sprite-based artwork on top of like 3D backgrounds and stuff. So I love sprites, hence Sprite lovers, and can't wait to try it out. The graphics are really cool and neat, and I've heard good things about it.
I don't know about you, but I love DS
box games.
boxes. I don't know, like maybe because it's like I'm squishing it and ruining it, but probably because it reminds me of the old like GBA or
it looks like the old ones, but you can actually, these ones are a lot more solid, and they have the actual DS hard cases in it, so
something I thought I'd know. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. So, and there's a couple more that we can use to prove that point. But so he got me that one for Christmas, and then if you remember in the video where we did the road trip to Albany, he had gotten this game for himself, and he liked it so much and wanted to play it and talk to me about it that he ended up getting us a copy as well, and that is Fire Emblem Awakening, which is awesome so far from what I've played.
I still have to play it.
Production values from music, graphics, voice acting are just so good for a first-party Nintendo game. Not that Nintendo doesn't have good graphics and stuff, but it doesn't feel, like when I played it, I was like, this doesn't even feel like Nintendo. It feels like a good Square Enix, you know, not modern Square Enix, because I know they're not as revered, but like back in the day, like a Square RPG, or just something just like really good graphics and cinema.
DS is an
really
impressive collection. Like I feel bad because like we haven't probably done as much console gaming because we're both like constantly on our DSs because the games, there's so many
3DS is just
games.
Boom, boom,
like
great game after another coming out. Such a good library it's building up, and a lot of role-playing, tactical role-playing games, obscure games, Atlas games, like just stuff like that coming out. So this is one of those types of games that's just great to have in our collection. Recommend it for anybody who has a 3DS. And then I got a few more. I have, well, Megan got me this one for Christmas. She got it real cheap on a deal, and
I get it for like $5.
You don't have to explain much about this game because it's Tetris Axis, and if you love Tetris, this is a great version. A lot of great modes. I liked every mode I tried, and we played this before because a friend of mine, Alex, has this, and it's got single card multiplayer, so with one copy you can download, play on other people's 3DSs, and everybody can play. Really fun. We liked it back in the day, and I'm glad to finally own it. So that's another really good one. And then Megan got me, speaking of cardboard box 3DS games, one of my most wanted 3DS games for a long time was Kid Icarus Uprising, and you can see it has a really nice collectible box. And it's because it has a stand, because the controls are kind of wonky in it, I will admit, and they give you this stand to like make it more comfortable to play. But I figured out other ways to play it too. Haven't gotten too far into it, but it's so nice looking and sounds great voice acting, and it's a kind of on rails shootery type gameplay, and I love games like Panzer Dragoon Saga and Sin and Punishment, Star Fox, so anything that has that kind of on rails 3D shooter elements I really like, but the setting and everything is good. Great that Nintendo brought back the Kid Icarus franchise and made a really good game out of it, so glad to have that one. And then ending my stack of games is two regular DS games, not 3DS games, that Megan had got me for Christmas. Both ones I wanted, one for a really long time and one more recently. I'll actually talk about the one I've wanted for a while first, and that is the second Mario and Luigi game, Partners in Time. It's not as good as some of the other ones in the franchise, and we don't have the 3DS one yet, but I've beaten the first one on GBA, which is amazing, and then Bowser's Inside Story I beat last year, and that was really fun. And so now I have this one finally, and it's complete in box, beautiful.
That's another
beautiful
series
condition.
I have to go through. Yeah, I can't believe.
Great RPG.
To be honest, that was a very thrifty eBay find on my part. I just couldn't believe what great condition it is, and it's always tricky on eBay trying to find
another game. Now,
stuff.
if you've been watching the past couple of videos, you've known over the past couple months I've been getting the Phoenix Wright games. We got the first one from my friend Jay. He had it when he was selling some games. I bought it from him.
So good.
And I love that game. Megan's playing it right now, and I beat the first one. I just recently beat the second one, which we got, was that in, I don't know if it was in Albany or somewhere. We found it. It was in a past video.
Yeah.
And then we found the third Phoenix Wright game, which, was that a...
That was a GameStop find.
GameStop find. I don't know
random,
if did we talk about that in our last video? I don't know if we did.
We may or may not. Well, that was a recent pickup. We did find the third.
So I got all three of the main Ace Attorney games. So that backstory is just to say that I've been really into the series right now, but there are still more games in the series that I need to get, and Megan got me one of them, and this is Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney. And what's interesting about this one is you play as the prosecuting attorney and not the defense attorney.
Objection!
Like the other ones are. I know.
I love it, sorry. I just love it.
Let me tell you, we're doing references to the game if you don't know.
Yeah, most of you know.
This game looks really cool because it flips the whole investigation. Well, it's got investigations in the title. It flips the whole investigation to a different perspective. And the characters are great in this series. They're memorable, funny, and it'll be really fun to play. It's got a lot of different gameplay elements, even though they're still basically adventure-based visual novel type games. But really excited to play this one. So
I'm just gonna get right into it. So, Paper Mario Sticker Star. I've been wanting this for a while. I haven't actually played Paper Mario yet, but I know I have so many games I have to catch up on. But I was eyeballing this one for a while, and it just looks awesome. I mean, come on, anything Mario, like, it can't be bad, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to lose some of the RPG elements of the past games, but it's still supposed to be a fun game.
It's still supposed to be good. To go along with my recent pinball addiction, this is a really cool game that was super cheap. It's called Pinball Hall of Fame, the Williams Collection.
Williams is, yeah, it's got their logo in it.
I'm not super familiar with the company, but it's pretty much a whole game of, like,
actual
eight or nine
yeah,
different pinball
old
games.
pinball machines.
And it's really awesome. I played through all the little different actual games. I have a few favorites on this, but yeah, this was really cool. This is a lot of fun. This is one of those games, like, if you like pinball,
yeah.
I mean,
it's cheap too.
It's cheap. I have nothing bad to say about this. This is so much fun, and it's great if you don't feel like getting tied up into like a big story. Like, pop this in. And these two games, very, very excited about. Well, I'll save one for the other. So, as I mentioned, I'm kind of really getting into Atlas games. This game I was looking at, heard it was kind of difficult. Haven't tried it out yet, but the art style looked unbelievable, and that's a big thing I look for in games, is the art style. And this was a special edition that has a music CD and like an art book in it and stuff, so very cool. Etrian Odyssey, Etrian Odyssey Untold, the Millennium Girl, I forget Untold. Another one of those big, like, cardboard
Atlas boxes.
But
just awesome.
yeah, it's I don't know how many times I tried opening this and I bent the little thingy
yeah.
But yeah, this, like I said, it has like a music CD and art book and stuff in it, so it's pretty cool, and I'm very excited to play this. It's a cool little like dungeon crawler RPG type of thing. So I'm super excited to play this. So
Atlas
games.
Atlas games.
I don't know what's so cool about them. I just have this like fascination. Last of my DS collection. Same thing with GTA. I don't know why I didn't get this earlier. Like Pokemon. Pokemon Y. I
don't know why she didn't get Pokemon earlier.
Pokemon is one of my favorite series. Although I can't even tell you because I kind of, after the first 150, I can't remember all those.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
the newer Pokemon she is.
But they're still cool. I still love the games. This really is a step above the other Pokemon. I absolutely love it. I'm playing through it right now. I'm completely addicted. I'm like going back to like being a 5th grader, like just totally glued to my freaking DS, like playing this stuff. It's just awesome. Like, so many of you have probably already played this, so you know what I'm talking about. But for those of you that haven't, that are like, yeah, I'm kind of done with the whole Pokemon series because it's kind of the same. Like, this really is a little different. They had a couple really cool things like experience share, and the graphics are definitely a step up. The animations between the battles and stuff, really, really cool. So if you haven't gotten this yet, I highly recommend it.